Hello, people. We are going to do tarot talk today, and oops, there's a card that's falling out. Actually, a lot of cards have fallen out. Let us see. I get this Ten of Swords. So we are going to do this guidance today, and you know, this was one card, or this is one card which is shown up so many times to me in the visions or just as a imagery. I remember sometimes when I would just look at my mobile phone and I would, instead of the screen, see this. On the entire screen I would see 10 of swords. The other times I would get a flash of this card. Other times I saw this imagery on a mug. I have seen this guidance way too many times. Have I had a vision about 10 of swords? Yes. But it was a strange vision. Now imagine how the vision I saw was. So I will one never mind. So I will not tell you. I was about to tell you something about the vision and the background to it. I think I will leave it for the time being. So how the vision I saw was, there is so this was not completely a black night or a black sky. It was still late night, but the you could see the sky and you could see the stars. So this is pitch black, yeah. Then I saw on the ground these 10 swords which were pointed needle up, which means right now they are, the sword is being put like this. But in the vision, these swords were standing with the pointed needles up, and their handles were on the ground. And so, all these 10 swords, or not just 10, there were way many. And on the ground, these were upside down, these swords. And then it looked like there is something on these needle tops. So, if you were to invert these swords, they will handle will go down and the needle will come up. So like this, there was the way they were standing, swords were standing on the ground, and there was something on those swords, you know and I couldn't understand what is it. So I walked to have a closer look, and I saw this man exactly lying like this, but on top of the swords. It took me lots and lots of time to understand that vision. And in this vision, in this card, the guidance is overkill, or too many people have come after you, and everybody had their grouse, and they played it real tough. This is also when someone is getting scapegoated, where everybody is pointing a finger at you that you are in the wrong, you are in the wrong. And when I saw the vision, the answer I got was, it was a vision of the reverse 10 of swords. How would be 10 of swords in the reverse? The swords are on the ground and this body is on top of those sword needles, pointed needles. And that's what I had seen. Only thing was his face was the one, you know, falling on the needles. So when this means a murder or a kill, this was looking like it's still a murder or a kill, but it's been make believe that it's a suicide. that someone committed suicide by lying on the swords, or to test his or her strength, or was trying to walk on the pointed needle, something like this, and then fell and died. So, while this is about murder and kill, or somebody blaming you for something too heavily or excessively, this is about someone giving a false impression that you were, that they were just trying to plant you or frame you into something. The other is, you may also have, it could also be a suicide. So, when you get this guidance, you don't tell someone you're going to get murdered, I think you're going to commit suicide. That's not how you read tarot cards. But it just means that here, while you did make some mistake, maybe people came for overkill, and when you see get in the reverse, it just means someone pushed you or tripped you or guided you wrong, and therefore you are in the situation you are in. So now this is how the vision was, and I understood. Had gotten the vision about reverse Ten of Swords. Now let us understand this guidance. One, it's a very eerie, silent imagery, because the sky is pitch black or dark. There are no stars also, which means there's no moonlight, there's nothing, it's pitch dark. And then we see this man who's dead with swords stuck on his back. So, a lot of people came after you or got you by surprise. And this is also a guidance of betrayal, because the swords are stuck on the back and not in the front. It's quite possible this person is walking and the sword got hit from the back, and a lot of people stuck the swords from the back. So you could be a victim of malicious intent or a certain betrayal when this guidance comes. Yeah. And it's definitely a overkill, that you may have made a small mistake, but people made it sound like you made a very big mistake, and therefore a lot of things have gone wrong. Also, when this guidance shows up, I normally tell people, take your time to get back up, and don't try to start to say or clear things up just yet. Take your time, because here the person is hurt very deeply, and he or she is going to take time to get back up. Now let us see the reverse. When we see the reverse, it usually means healing, that you are starting to heal, the swords are coming off, and you're starting to heal, the pain is starting to go away, and you're now ready to make some move or start your life from a certain new turn or a event. And as I shared the vision, this also means whatever happened to you was, you got misguided, or you decided to end the noise from a lot of people who were pushing you in a certain way to do something, by choosing to just kill or finish that topic or purpose, you know. So that's how it comes out as a meaning. Honest on its own, these swords will take a lot of time to come out. So when we see this guidance in the reverse, you should tell a person, you've been through a lot for a long time, and maybe it's a year or 2 year or longer, because these swords, when they start to fall, they're not going to come out very quickly. So the pain or healing is going to take a lot of time. So this is how the understanding is about this guidance. Ooh. And swords are usually communication. So this is about having said certain things, and lot of people piled on you that how dare you say this, and then they started fighting. So it's a lot of communication related conflict also. Now let us see this guidance with some other card, and what does how will we read Ten of Swords with another card? I get is Page of Cups. So there is a person who's very wounded or hurt, and then there is Page of Cups who's offering a certain cup, and cups are love, emotion, and the fish is saying good luck. So guidance I'm getting is somebody very trusting or young is trying to help you to get back up. Maybe he or she is your student, he or she is a person who worked under you. Because page is a very young energy, and he or she is someone who possibly worked under this man. If you see, he's a grown up man. So someone who learned from you or worked from you, or maybe even your children, they're trying to make you get back up, and they're offering so much love and so much support to you. So this is the guidance. Now let us say you get 10 of swords where you're very hurt, you've been scapegoated or blamed for way too much, or there's been a overkill, not just your locality, whole wide world or good part of your job, people, family, everybody seems to be blaming you. So when you get this guidance and Page of Cups in the reverse, somebody who wants to help you or you are expecting help from may not be able to help you, or will decide to not help you, or will be unable to help you, because when Page of Cups is in the reverse, it means the cup has fallen from his hand, his or her hand. So all that warmth and love this person was going to offer to you is not offering. So when someone says I'm going through a bad situation, or you see their situation is so bad, tell them, don't don't get even more sad or put down with some more bad news, because here a hand of help which was coming is not coming. So when somebody is already in a bad situation and this guidance like this shows up, it's just saying help which was coming is not coming. So get practical with your situation and start to work on it. This is how your guidance is. You should tell the truth to the seeker or the querent, but you should also speak well and choose your words carefully so that you don't send somebody charred or broken after the reading. Now let us say you get 10 of swords in the reverse where a healing is started, or you were misguided, or you took a misstep, and then you get a Page of Cups. The guidance really is you're going to make some new friends after this experience, and they're going to be very very warm compared to who you knew before or who you dealt with earlier. Earlier, the set of people you dealt with and took you down were all about who is right, who's wrong. And now that new set of person you're meeting or people you will start to meet are all about emotions and emotional maturity. You know, Also, somebody here, when a young person is offering a cup or affection or love, they're also telling you to embrace what they're giving you. So they are giving you maybe a financial opportunity after a lot of downside to come and teach them, or to, you know, guide them. So you should take this opportunity of bonding and working with new set of people. And they're very, very emotional. They're not about fighting or who's right, who's wrong, why you said this, why you said that. These are very, very sensitive set of new people that you're meeting. Now let us say you're healing, swords are coming out. This is a 10 of swords you get in the reverse. And then you get page of cups in the reverse. So, while you're healing, it's possible some job opportunities may come through. And while the job opportunities, or, some opportunity to bond with people will come through, chances are they may not work out. So keep an open mind that while you're healing and coming out of a lot of downtime or bad patch, keep working with some opportunities that are coming, because even though somebody's trying to make you an offer, looks like it will not work out. So this is the guidance. The reason is the cup is fallen from the hand. So a hand which was making an offer is won't be able to extend or hand over that offer to you, because the cup is fallen. So while offers will come, but I don't see them, materializing. So that will be the guidance. So this was the reading for 10 of swords. Now I will show you artwork. So, if you've been noticing for maybe 2 3 tarot talks, since last 2 3 tarot talks, when I'm sharing the artwork, I'm also sharing the guidance about that artwork, that what does it actually, how would you interpret it, and then I've given the interpretation of how I will interpret it. So, the answer is also given in the next slide. So this is how the reading was, and now you can just have a look at the tarot art on 10 of swords.